Hi everybody, welcome back. And if you're new here, just welcome. I have a 2008 Ford Escape and my work order states check duct tape on the floor. Just kidding. It actually states to check air intake hose and advise. So let's just do that right now, and we will see what the dealio is. Maybe they know what they're talking about and maybe not. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I might have been right on with that duct tape mod. Yeah, I'm assuming this thing, excuse me, I'm assuming this thing right here has some kind of a leak, and the tape didn't fix it, which is why they're here. So they're gonna need a new intake elbow rubber thing. And since parts are unobtainium, I don't know if we can get one in a timely fashion, but I'm just gonna go ahead and report this right now that it has been repaired with duct tape, which is not an appropriate repair for such things. And I will try to source one and we'll see what we can do from there. Stay tuned. And we'll just close that nice and gingerly like, so it's easy to open later. All right, let's connect the scanning device and see what kind of trouble codes this thing has given us. I'm willing to bet there's a P0171, P0174, and perhaps a mass airflow code. The reason this will have a mass airflow code is due to that duct tape mod leak. Oh, what the devil. The mass airflow will not be able to monitor the air coming into the engine. Therefore, it does not know how much fuel to give the engine, and it will run like garbage. Let's go see what's up with this battery, because it has no power. That was a symptom that they may have failed to mention. Yep. We've been through this before, people. We've been through this before. Let's try again. Okay, we have some chimes. Hey, it starts now. All right. Let's Ace Ventura this thing into the shop and get to work on making it live again. You know, it's not going to have any trouble codes because it had no battery. Therefore, there's no memory in the ECM. But yeah, this thing does run very, very poorly. There we go. Now I can see, and you can see. Smash. Oh yeah, it's running bad. You hear the backfires? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Not good. Let's shut this off, and I'll pull those cables off and clean them up and then put them back on. There. That's about right. All right there. Yeah, it's pretty crusty. But we're gonna make it nice and shiny. There, more better. Uh-oh, that's not supposed to do that. There. Oh no, gravity. Where'd it go? Sweet. Again, nice and shiny. Someone took this off deliberately. There's no way that was that loose by accident. Whatever. By the way, shameless sales plug. If you would like one of these particular battery servicing tools, just check for the Amazon link in the description down below, where I have listed them for sale. Very nice and shiny. I like it. Yeah, there's still a bunch of corrosion in there that I can't really get out, so I will employ the use of some chemical cleaner to get that stuff cleaned up. I also haven't used this product before. It's supposed to be pretty good, and the best part is it's made in the USA. I don't know if this is available on Amazon, but if it is, I will also include that link. Ooh, nice, look at it go. We'll let that stuff soak in for a minute, dump some water on it. You know, while we're here, let's clean that side up too. So I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but that intake boot that I need, it's not available till Friday, which is several days away from today. So I think what I'll do is just take that apart so we can visually identify that that is in fact the majority of the issue here, and I'll go ahead and swing this back out in the parking lot, and we'll deal with that later when the time comes. There we go. Click. Yeah, let's pull this thing out, bring it over to the toolbox for easier dissection and operation. Yeah, that goes down there out of the way, and I'll pull the, let's take the whole thing out with it. There. Yep, that's the sensing element, the mass airflow. This device in here measures how much air is passing through it by way of heating up those little wires, and as they cool or become hotter, the temperature of the wire will change, and that will change the resistance of the circuit, therefore changing the voltage of that circuit, which the PCM will interpret that through a series of calculations on how much air is actually entering the engine. And if there's a leak after that sensor, or that sensor is dirty or has some kind of obstruction, that process will be interrupted, and therefore the PCM will not be able to determine the amount of air, and once again will not be able to determine how much fuel to send through the injectors. Pretty fancy. Okay, tape. Let's get this out of here. Alright. Oh yeah, that's torn off pretty good. In half, actually. I bet someone tried to remove it, because this thing does not look like it's in terrible shape. Oh, come on.
Trying to make something of it until I can get that part, or
No, I just want to see
you don't
it.
look like you're gonna have that.
No. Yeah, just pulling it apart. I have to get the clamps off in order to put the new one on. Walk away from me in mid-sentence. Yeah, this thing's tore up from the floor up. It's supposed to be one piece, not 6. Okay. No, this is on standby until those parts show up. I'm gonna go bug her and try to find one that's local. I don't really want to wait a week. Oh look, this guy is supposed to line up right here, and that's not installed properly either. Okay. And the reason I have to recover these clamps in case the new one does not come with a clamp, is they've got these notches cut out of them which fit onto molded tabs on the rubber and plastic pieces. So if I were to try to use a standard hose clamp, they will be devoid of these notches and they will not fit properly, thus negating my efforts. Alright, this crap's garbage, but I'm not going to throw it away just yet. I'll stash it over here in case they need me to retape it and drive away. You never know. Customers do things like that sometimes. And while we're here, I'll check this air filtration element. That looks pretty good. That can stay. That does not look pretty good. I'll give that thing some spray just to kind of clean some of that varnish or carbon out. I'm using Mass Airflow Cleaner, not Brake Clean. Some of these throttle bodies have a coating in them, and Brake Clean will dissolve that coating. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, look at that. Nasty. Okay, better than it was. That concludes my freebie for the day. And seeing as how I did service these and I happen to have some terminal protector, thanks to a very kind viewer who sent this to me for free 99, I will spray some of this good stuff on here. It must be good because I understand these products are very popular up in Canada, and if the guys in the Great White North need them, figure they'll be just as effective down here in the super hot, humid South. I believe this is the sister product to the cleaner that I used earlier. The cap design gives it away, and probably the name on it somewhere. Yeah. NOCO since 1914. Made in America. Yeah, so I went digging around on the interwebs to try to locate another one of those intake boots, and they are indeed unobtainium, available only through Ford, and it's gonna be about 4 or 5 or whatever days, Friday they said, before it arrives. So I'm gonna roll this thing back out, get it out of the shop, and I'll check back in with you guys in a few days. See you later.